The Big Show with Night and Day for the best milkshakes, thick shakes, and super thick shakes.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest. Our biggest show.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you backbones. It is Tuesday, the 4th of March, 2025. 2 minutes past 4, and you are listening to the Hauraki Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. Wow.
Yeah.
Short and sharp.
That's good, man.
Do you know what's funny about that and amazing is we didn't plan that.
Nah.
You just came in hard, and then you came in hard, Pugs, and then we
Always.
just finished it off.
Finished early. Coming
did.
hard and
Only
finish early.
ever.
That's how I do it.
Coming hard.
So good. Hey, fellas, huge show ahead. Before we get to that, though, Mogey.
Yeah.
You rogue
No.
Hang on.
Okay.
No.
You can't be doing that.
Okay. Mogey, how are you, man?
Going pretty grouse, man, although I'm freaking out a little bit. We've got some breaking news coming up
We
in
do.
the next break. We'd love to do it
Always
here.
press the
It's
button,
weather related.
Yeah.
I'd love to do it here, but we can't. We've got a certain structure with the show that we have to follow. So it's intro, couple of tunes, and then we can have urgent breaking news.
That's
true,
right.
so
And
true.
This intro continues. I'm now going to go over to Pugson, who's on the buttons today. Pugson, how you going, man?
I'm well, thank you, man. Grateful to be here with you guys, as always.
Good stuff. Is that? That's not a new hat, eh?
Nah.
Okay, I've ticked off hat chat. That's done. I'm great, by the way, fellas, and we've got a massive show ahead. As you said, breaking news. Another chance to get yourself in the draw to go to Texas and also win $100 cash. And as Mogey said, some huge breaking news. RE the weather coming up next. In the meantime, learning to fly. Pink Floyd. You're on the Hauraki Big Show, and don't forget, if you want to get in touch, 3483 is the number to text. You can call us on 0800 Hauraki, and everyone that does so in the draw for a $50 night and day voucher.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
It is Red Hot Chili Peppers on the Hauraki Big Show.
Excuse me.
12 minutes past 4.
It's
Hello.
red hot.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Hot.
Keyzie here, by the way, with Mogey and Pugson. Hoyte J on holiday in Vietnam with his family for the next couple of weeks. And Pugson, I've got some breaking news, man.
This is breaking news.
I remembered.
Fellas, a cyclone named Alfred is edging Australia.
Oh, God.
It's doing what?
It's edging Australia. Things are about to get wet. It is about to get messy
Oh.
in Australia. Not here, though. It's a Category 2. However,
What's the worst?
I don't know, probably Category 100,
No, I think it's 4 or 5.
is it? Let me just ask Google.
So 2's probably a bit windy in that
Well,
and raining a bit. Is this? I'm not sure this is breaking news,
Category
Keyzie.
5.
What
Yeah.
level's a weather bomb?
Yeah, it's exactly. Where does a weather bomb come in? That's probably a 3.
Well, I think a weather bomb is different from the categories of cyclone. But Category 5 is the worst, so this is just a Category 2.
Right.
Fortunately. However, a Category 2 is still enough of an impact that they've already cancelled a major golf tournament that's happening in Queensland, and the AFL and the NRL are waiting to make a call on the games in Brisbane this very opening weekend.
Wow.
So they
Holy
could cancel
moly.
them. So the
Indeed.
big question is on 3483, how do we prepare for an impending cyclone?
I think the big question on 3483 is, why are we talking about a cyclone in Australia?
Well, it's edging Australia, and then I was like, wow,
yeah.
What?
Australia's near New Zealand.
Well, yeah, it is.
Well-
It's got that going for it.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure it's going to get us.
Actually, I've just looked it up. It's not.
Oh, good.
Okay, so how are we going to prepare for the cyclone in Australia? Then if it's not going to hit us, I'm probably just going to, probably just business as usual.
Yeah.
I might check the weather forecast in the morning.
Yeah.
Not for Australia, if
Yeah,
I'm
you're
honest.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have a gaze out the window.
Oh, yeah.
Probably that-
Well,
sort
you
of-
do
sort
that
of
a
in
lot.
the morning there.
You do that a lot anyway here in the studio, Pugs. It's funny.
That's good. Yeah,
Jace-
fair enough.
Jace isn't here, so now we've got to...
We've got to put a lot on Pugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, fellas.
Look, I'm not worried about Australia when it comes to weather, even if it has been edged,
Right.
by a cyclone.
I think, to be honest, Mogey, the main thing was that tropical cyclone, first of all, is named Alfred.
Yeah, and you also wanted to say edging, didn't you? Be honest.
Well, look, I saw an article and they used the term edging, and I was
Yeah.
like, we're doing this on the radio.
I have a question. Do we know how closely it's being edged?
Pretty damn close. It's
Right.
It's going to dump all over Queensland pretty much as we speak.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's not edging, though, if it's dumping.
Well, I don't know.
So I think it's edging at the moment.
Right, but that's going
And
to
it's
lead
edging,
to...
it's getting close, but obviously if you get too close,
Yeah, that's the
you're
thing.
dumping.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a Category 2, though, so like a proper edging from Cyclone Alfred would be a category 5.
You can just call it Alfred.
He's a mad dog.
He is a mad dog,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Big Alf.
He sure is. 3483 then. How are you
What's
going
your question there, Keyzie?
do we? What's a name for a cyclone that is an Alfred that actually sounds scary? Because Cyclone Alfred is not scary.
No.
It's not. This is In Excess. Need you tonight.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It is Nirvana in Bloom on the Hauraki Big Show. 22 minutes past 4. You got Keyzie and Mogey and Pugs here. We're discussing Cyclone Alfred, which is about to hit Australia. Feel free to join in the conversation on 3483. And Cyclone Alfred just sounds terrible. It's not a scary name for a cyclone. Something that could potentially cause a lot of damage to Australia. Hell, it's causing damage to my weekend plans because it could potentially cancel a couple of NRL games.
God forbid.
No, absolutely, Pug Son. They'd have to postpone them. A lot of texts coming through on 3483 with way better names. We'll start with this one here. Who let Keyzie lead the chat?
Do you want to finish that one?
For Christ's sake.
Nice.
So that's good. Cyclone my
Sorry
wife.
about that. Oh, yeah.
So that person's obviously got a scary wife. Cyclone Karen has come through about 1 million times.
Yeah.
So that would work well.
Cyclone Blue Bullos.
Yeah,
That's terrifying.
Going to do a lot of damage.
Hey?
That's terrifying.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What about big scary cyclone trench coat man with hairy meat patty nips? That's on 3483.
Well, and
You
the-
sort of neglected to read that one.
Well, the problem with that is, and someone has actually texted through on 3483, cyclones apparently are alphabetical. The first one of the year has to start with an A.
Yes.
Right.
So they've gone Alfred for A, but that's not very scary. You know, there's lots of scary. Like, what about Anubis,
Oh, isn't that the
Anubis?
Egyptian god of death or something?
Egyptian god of death?
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What about Alejandro?
Oh yeah.
You know, like a sexy Latino lover.
Oh,
Well, I
You
mean,
know, it's passionate,
do I need
fiery, a little bit stormy with a bit of attitude.
see, I'd be worried about Alejandro. You know, coming in-
Alejandro.
So what?
Alejandro.
I'd be very worried about that.
Why would you be worried about it?
I don't know. It just sounds a bit more.
Is that racist?
Racism alert. Racism alert.
Expect better from you, Keyzie.
Yeah, come on, man.
That's shocking.
Good one on
You look like a
3483.
little bit like a Alejandro.
Can you play the
Or a
race? Can you play
Juan.
the race?
Racism alert. Racism alert.
What makes you say that, Mogey?
It's your moustache.
Yeah, okay.
And your complexion. The power.
Racism alert. Racism
And your
alert.
curly hair.
Sorry, if we could just bring this back to Cyclone chat. This one's for you, Keyzie. Cyclone orthopedic slippers. That's
Oh!
terrifying, isn't it?
That doesn't start with an A.
That's good.
Why
That's
is that
really
gay?
good.
Yeah, that's really
You
good.
know what starts with A?
What?
Cyclone all fours.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. One small step for man. One giant leap backwards for mankind. Join Jerry, Mania, and ACC head G Lane for the Export Ultra Beer Garden Tour.
Tell you what, Mogey, the ACC know how to just slap together, you know, and just say, I want to go to Austin, Texas. Let's turn it into like a thing, you know. We'll talk about it on the radio. But in reality, G Lane just wants to go to Texas.
Can you stop banging on? Look, you're going to Hokitika this weekend, Keyzie,
Yeah, I
all
know.
right? You're going to the Wild Foods Festival, man. What's the name of that pub we're doing a
Stompers
broadcast from
Bar.
on Friday night? Stompers.
Stumpers. Stump.
Stumpers.
You.
I thought it was Steamers.
Stumpers.
It's going to, I mean, look,
Yeah, okay. No, you're right.
what's going to be better, man?
Hokitika by a mile.
Thank
you reckon?
Oh. You heard the cowboy whip. You called 0800 Hauraki and you got yourself in the draw. It is, of course, yourself, Jerry Mania, ACC head G Lane. You go to Austin, Texas. It's an Export Ultra Beer Garden Tour, which means going around to all these different fantastic pubs, flights included, accommodation as well. Pug Son, who do you want to choose there, mate?
Let's go. Fergus, you sicko.
Oh, bro, how's it going?
Really, really good, Fergus. How are you, you sicko?
Oh, bloody awesome, mate. Just finished work, so I can't complain.
Hey, can you give us, please, what you do for a crust,
Wait.
but I want it in a Texas accent?
Hang on.
Oh.
That's kind of racist, Mogey. Hang on.
I'm a carpenter.
Ah,
Racism
racist,
alert.
man. You
That's
can't.
racist from you, man.
Fergus, man. Come
That's
on,
shocking, brother.
Bro. You can't do that,
Yeah,
man.
my bad.
But you're also a backbone.
You're a massive
You're a
backbone.
racist backbone.
Good on you, Fergus. Do you think you could hack it over there, mate, with Jerry Mania and ACC here, G Lane?
I'll give it a good old crack.
Yeah.
Good on you, mate. And you've got an up-to-date passport and all that stuff?
Yeah, mate.
Good on you, Fergus. All
Good
right,
on you,
mate.
mate.
Well, we'll chuck you in the draw, man. You got yourself $100 cash straight away as well.
Awesome. Thanks, boys.
No
Good
worries.
on you, mate.
Good on you, mate.
That was nice and
Yeah,
easy,
good.
wasn't it?
What a backbone.
I just want to apologise. You're right. We are going to Hokitika this weekend.
Yeah.
And, I'll get to eat some testicles and stuff at the old Wild Foods there.
Yeah. You
Oh,
will.
yeah.
And some hoodoo
at
grubs.
Stumpers, they serve them up as well, I heard.
Yeah, cool.
The one thing I'm not looking forward to is all of the food.
Yeah? You're not going to eat any wild food?
I
At
don't
the
know if I
Wild
will or
Foods
not.
Festival.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not looking forward to eating testicles, Pugs. Are you?
I'd give it a crack.
Yeah.
You know I would.
Give the testicles a crack, would you? Surely there's got to be not like stuff down there that's not fully weird, though.
Look, I'll be eating a big breakfast at the hotel, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Hey, how's this for a tune? Black Sabbath, Paranoid. Huh?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
It is the Hauraki Big Show, 18 minutes to 5, Tuesday evening / afternoon. You got Keyzie, Mogey, and Pugs Holy J on holiday in Vietnam with his family, which is lovely. And fellas, we brought something up in that last break there. Sure, the Brekkie fellas are going to Austin, Texas, which is bloody exciting, but we are heading down to the beautiful Hokitika for the Wild Foods Festival this weekend.
Yeah, man.
We're up, I think our flight's at 6 a.m. It's 2 flights there.
Yeah.
2 flights home.
Yeah.
So it feels like you're going to another country.
Mm-hmm.
You're in transit for a wee bit there. We're going to the Wild Foods Festival, and the Saturday, I believe, Pugs, it's your 29th birthday.
Yes, it is the date that I was born, the 8th of March. Yeah.
The 8th of March, right. And so my brain, because correct me if I'm wrong, your whole mentality about this is you want to switch and pretend it's on a different day, that you're not working.
Yes, I was taking a page out of Jeremy Wells' book. He had described on a podcast or maybe a breakfast show that you can just change your birthday. And I thought, well, I'm going to be on a work trip. You know what I mean? I think I'd rather have a day that I could really just put in to celebrating.
Right, so it changed the entire date.
Yeah.
Well, then I hear that, and I'm gutted because I'm a big birthdays guy, and I think Mogey would probably be better if we just made his birthday as special as possible.
Yeah, I would, but I'm on a work trip.
Oh, so you can't
I
celebrate.
can't party or anything.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because I'll be down there on a work trip. And I think we're coming back. So we're working during the day and then we come back.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
like-
you're coming back, you can
I'm
celebrate
coming back
that
on
night.
Sunday morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me and Mogey on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that's a bit of a shame. But, so just correct me if I'm wrong, Mogey, you can't celebrate his birthday at all.
Well, no, and I also don't like the idea of you trying to change your birthday.
Well, hang on.
You can have your birthday is when your birthday is, and you can have parties whenever you want to celebrate your birthday.
Right.
You can have a party in memorial of your birthday. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think that's fair.
You can't go around changing your birthday and I don't look. I can't drag your sexism into it here.
Well, hang on.
I'm sure you'll find a way.
But you can't. It's your birthday, man. It's what you get. That's what makes it's what makes a birthday special. Now, if you can't celebrate it, you can't celebrate it. It makes your 30th all the more special next year. Although we're going to ensure that we're on some trip around the country somewhere.
actually,
How
just
does
on that-
Stewart Island sound to you?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're doing
now that sounds
We're
sick.
doing Bluff and then Stewart Island apparently
How
next
good.
weekend. Next year, same date.
Do you feel that strongly about it?
I do. I'm sort of in a position where I think that obviously you can't change your birth date, but why shouldn't I be able to change the day that I feel
You can change the
that
day you
birthday
celebrate
feeling?
it. Yeah.
Why don't you ask your mum what day your birthday is? I'm sure she remembers it. You know
Oh,
what I
she
mean?
remembers. She's not happy.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is, Pugs, we've done some research here, man. So just if we do, because I don't think you should change your birthday either.
Okay.
And I'm open to suggestions on 3483 on things we can do to celebrate Pugs' birthday while we're down there in beautiful Hokitika. There's a Kiwi centre.
Oh.
We can go and see
In
some Kiwi
Hokitika?
in a nocturnal house.
I'll go to that.
Joking.
There's
The funny thing about those nocturnal houses is there's never any Kiwis in there. Ever.
Yeah, you're
Ever.
right. You'd fit in there with that massive beak, actually.
There
What
he
else?
is.
What else
Oh,
we got?
Keyzie.
There's a glowworm dell.
A what?
There's a wilderness gallery. There's a craft gallery.
Okay, the galleries sound kind of nice. I'm down for a gallery.
How do you feel about celebrating your birthday the day before your birthday?
At Stumpers Bar.
At Stumpers Bar and Grill.
Yeah, see, I could get around that.
See, that's where the real fun's going to be.
And it'd feel like a party too with all the backbones that come along there.
Oh, yeah, and you'll be paying for it all day on Saturday.
Yeah,
That is a great shout, actually, because we are doing a live show this coming Friday, the night before, at Stumpers Bar and Cafe. So why don't you come along to Pugsan's big birthday bash?
I'll tell you what, yeah, why don't we call it that? It's Pugsan's big birthday bash. Pugs doesn't pay for a drink all night.
Yeah.
And
Okay. I'm never gonna say no.
the locals just treat you like an absolute hero that you are and just get you maggo.
Yeah, because what?
Responsibly.
during the live show.
Because I want Pugs to just be a wreck at the Wild Foods the next day.
All day and just chomping on testicles.
Balls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
raw pig nuts. And,
That's right.
Yeah.
Raw, too. We want them
Fresh
raw.
off the vine.
No, still on the vine.
Just on the... You got to eat them off the vine, Pugs. That's how you know they're fresh. Tickets still available for the Wild Foods Festival, by the way. We'll see you there.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
That's right. It is the Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday, the 4th of March. 4 minutes past 5 o'clock, you got Keyzie, Mogey and Pugsan. And as always, the Hauraki Big Show is brought to you by Night and Day. We're efficient here without Hoodie J holding us back, fellas.
Yeah, man.
I love it. It's going to be a very fast show.
Oh, it's good. We're going to be done next 10 minutes.
Hopefully. If you've just joined us, by the way, this Friday we're down in Hokitika for the Wild Foods Festival. We're doing a live show at Stumpers Bar. And it's also Pugs' 29th birthday, so we want to make it a bit of a birthday bash. People are sending through ideas on 3483. Apparently you could feed the giant eels at the Kiwi House, Pugs, down there in Hokitika. Would you be keen for that, man?
I actually would be keen. I've never fed eels before, and I haven't had much experience even seeing them.
Got to feed the eels, brother.
Wonder what they're doing at the Kiwi House.
Well, they feed them to the Kiwis.
The eels.
The blind Kiwis in Hokitika. Apparently they've got them on a diet of eel.
Ah.
Smoked, though.
Oh, yeah.
They're not eating it raw, Pugs, you mad
kinda
bastard. God, that's weird.
Wild foods, eh?
Hey, coming up next...
Bit of a chit chat. I saw something today that made me think of you guys, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a parent saying goodbye to a child.
Yeah.
I was at the dentist. That's another yarn. And I've just got a few questions around what it contained.
Right. And the way, okay. And it made you think of me and Pugs.
It did, yeah.
That's lovely,
I just
man.
wanted to get your opinions. I thought, I wish Pugs was here.
Yeah.
You always think that, eh?
Yeah, I'm
Mogey?
always thinking that. That's true.
And old Keyzie.
Yeah, old Keyzie over there.
I will follow. This is a tune from you too. Bit of hole up next. You're on the Hauraki Big Show.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Hole on the Hauraki Big Show. 11 minutes past 5 this Tuesday evening with Keyzie, Mogey and old Pugs.
Hey, fellas. I was at the dentist today just getting a hygienist to have a little run over it. Much better than last time, which is a relief.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
What happened
that's good news.
What happened?
last time?
Oh, last time was just a bit more brutal. I find a hygienist to be quite brutal, even more so than the dentist proper.
Yeah, right.
It's not cheap, though.
Nah.
No.
40 minutes or so, I think it was like $260.
Wow. Mine's usually $80.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But that guy's got, he's sort of,
Yeah, he's the guy in the Warriors jersey.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He
He's got
sells sort of like knockoff Warrior kit.
Yeah. And he's got just an attachment for his drill. But so is this dentist chat?
Kind of, in the sense that that's where I was. When I saw a father and son. The son was maybe 6 or 7. It's hard to tell. And the father was saying goodbye to him. And as he said goodbye to him, as a way to say goodbye to him, he kissed him on the lips.
Right.
And that was the goodbye. And I thought to myself, yeah, I don't do that. I do. I go with a hug. And that's about it. And I just wonder, I thought of you guys. And I thought, do you guys reckon that that's the go?
Well, I mean, it's hard for me because in my family, like, for example, if I say goodbye to my mum, I don't kiss her on the lips. It's always a big hug.
Yeah.
Dad, on the lips.
That's a great way to think about it.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. Or just a firm handshake and say, good on you, mate, thank you.
Yeah.
But, yeah, what about you, Pug, son?
I was just your standy hug and then a little kiss on the cheek, perhaps.
Yeah.
Because
I've
a
noticed-
like
kiss
a
on the
little cheek-
cheek
a little
for your
cheek.
dad.
Yeah, or a cheek-to-cheek action with the dad, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Really?
When I was younger, yeah.
Oh, not now.
When you're younger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
Well, when I was 6 or 7, like in
Yeah.
the example.
Yeah, sure,
You know?
sure. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think with my mum it was always sort of a hug.
Yeah, right.
Maybe, but you could always feel it sort of freezing up, tensing up.
Yeah. You strike me as a guy that would kiss his dad goodbye.
I would.
Yeah.
I guess I never had the opportunity.
Oh.
Because he left us when I was 1 year old. So I never really had a father.
Oh, man.
And, but I guess I just wanted to ask everybody out there, 3483. I mean, we reconnected later, Pugs.
Oh, that's good.
He's dead now, of course.
Oh, good one, Pugs. 3483, how do you say farewell to your kids? Night and day vouchers on the line, which is it's worth getting in touch. Here's Led Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy. Tune!
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's a Smazza Pazzers tonight on the Hauraki Big Show. 22 past 5, Keyzie, Mogey and Pugs son and Hoyte J. He is the lifeblood of the Hauraki Big Show, and currently he is on a 2-week holiday with his family in Vietnam, which I'm actually really stoked about because the whole time I've worked here, he hasn't really ever had a family holiday that I can remember,
Yeah, he went to Melbourne that time.
He went
to Adelaide.
Oh, he went to Adelaide.
Tasmania to see his daughter.
Yeah, but like the whole family going somewhere that isn't Australia.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Oh,
all the
right,
kids
yeah.
at
With
once
those
as well.
caveats on it, then yeah.
Yeah. Somewhere in Southeast
And
Asia.
also, having said that, is it not weird for people? It would be very rare for a family that's got sort of 3 members in their 20s, one is a teen, and then the parents, to go on a big holiday like that.
Totally.
Yeah,
You're right. Yeah, it is weird. He's weird.
Weird, eh?
It's so weird. I mean, I'd never do it. The reason I'm bringing this up, though, fellas, is because I've been to Southeast Asia, not Vietnam, but I've been to a few other countries. I'm just worried about there's certain ways that people behave over there that might be normal here, but go down very poorly in Vietnam. For example, the first one here is always try to keep your voice at a moderate level. Loud talking can be considered rude, right?
Yes.
He's got a loud, booming voice. He yells at people if they don't understand what he's saying. He's got a very short fuse.
Well, he
does get around
is
quickly.
somebody that, if people don't understand him, he raises his voice
That's right.
or sighs heavily.
And both of those, I think, are disrespectful. This one here is quite interesting. Public displays of affection are not like that. Generally in Vietnam, couples and things, they don't really touch one another in public.
Oh, do they not?
No. Whereas I know that he likes to show affection, Hoyte J, especially with his wife. So I can imagine him. Really,
I was surprised because they've been together now for 34 years.
is it 34? I thought
34 now.
Wow, okay, it's going up.
And I remember we went out, might have been the night before the comedy festival last year.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
And they were at the restaurant there, and they were just hooking in, man.
Just
absolutely
macking on at the
giving it
Mexican
death.
spot.
Yeah, it was great. It was like early doors. Pug's son and his missus. That's dead now, obviously. That they're into
Since the argument in the lobby.
the argument in the lobby. But like he is a very passionate man, and he does like to get a bit hands on, so to speak. Respect for others. Apparently here they're
he's
massive
screwed.
on that. He literally walk in the office, say hello to no one,
Yes.
and just say let's do this thing and walk into the studio.
I don't even think he knows my name.
he doesn't. He thinks
Yeah.
your name's Pug son.
Yeah.
He thinks my name's Keyzie. He thinks that guy over there's old Mogey.
Well, that is old Mogey.
To be fair, that is old Mogey. Are you guys as worried as I am?
Look, I'm not worried at all. Jase is like a cockroach.
Right.
He'll survive a nuclear war, that fella. He's, you sort of think, how has he got into this age? But it's because he's as tough as old boots. He's got a crocodile hide, I'd say.
He's kind of built like a cockroach as well because he's got the big stocky torso
He does.
With tiny
and 8 tiny
limbs.
legs. Okay, well, look, if you guys aren't worried, then I'll just chill out because I do find myself when he's here and in Auckland and I'm dealing with him, like even us crossing the road after the show,
Yeah.
he'll quite often just go to walk and I'll have to put my arm out to stop
Yeah.
a cyclist who's about to slam
He's got a
into
real
him.
Mr. Magoo vibe. I just hope he hasn't lost his glasses over there because he has and he's in real trouble. I think the main thing that means that I don't worry about him is he's got 4 daughters to look after him as well as his wife.
Yeah,
so
you're
he's
right.
travelling like with a gang
Yeah.
of mini psycho Hoyte J's.
Yeah, okay, he'll be fine. So I shouldn't have to like fly over there and for like the final week of his holiday and just keep an eye on things. That'd be weird, eh?
Oh, it'd be weird.
Yeah. I might just do it anyway, just to be
Yeah, I
safe,
think
just
you
because I
should
want
go
him to
for it.
come back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show. weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It is AC/DC on the Hauraki Big Show. It is almost 6 o'clock this Tuesday evening with Keyzie, Mogey and old Pugs son. Coming up after 6, by the way, if you got yourself in the draw to win the Pucking Good Weekend, which is one hell of a prize. You know, you get flown down to Dunners there for the World Ice Hockey Champs. You get hotel as well. Then make sure you've got your phone on because we will be calling a winner after 6, which is exciting.
It's bloody exciting is what it is, Keyzie. Come on, man.
Thanks, Mogey. What do you think, Pugs?
I have always wanted to go see an ice hockey game. I genuinely have.
Yeah, man.
Because they just get into they're just beating the crap out of each other out there.
100p and it's cold and it's slippery.
100%.
Keep your phone on. We'll be calling someone after 6 o'clock, so stick around.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
That's right, it is the Hauraki Big Show. It is also Tuesday the 4th of March 2025 and you've got Keyzie, Mogey and old Pugs son. And this show is brought to you as always by Night and Day. Night and Day. That's how we do it. We're efficient now.
Yeah.
We've trimmed the fat. We've dropped the excess weight.
Or the fart-arsing.
The fart-arsing around
And
is
the
stopped.
criticism, man. Can I point that out as well?
Hard out.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hard out.
just by the way, we are going to be down in Hokitika this Friday. Someone's texted through on 3483 because it's Pugs' birthday and we want to make the live show at Stumpers Bar like his birthday bash. How's this? Yo, my mum's brother's daughter's husband's cousin manages the Super Liquor in Hokitika. If
You're
Pugs
joking.
ties the knot at Wild Foods, so next year if you tie the knot,
Yeah.
they reckon that he'll cover the booze.
Because he's a backbone.
Oh, so he's talking about next year.
Next year for
I
your
thought he
wedding.
meant this weekend. Oh, yeah. No,
But
sweet.
this weekend when we go down, we can meet him and just sort of tee up some of the admin.
Put in the orders and stuff, get it all ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backbone.
Because the big day's coming, man. Hey, what do we talk about on the podcast outro today?
Some old classics from school, man.
School chat.
Pinch and a punch.
Who smelt it, dealt it.
Who sniffed it? Biffed, you sniffed it, you biffed it.
And then it's like, yeah, but first to, what was it? Something first to point it out, basically, also did it. You know what I mean?
It's got a ring to it.
Yeah.
Rhymes as well.
Yeah, off, you did it. I think that's it.
He who smelled it, dealt
But
it.
you can't do pinch and a punch after midday.
I did not know that.
Yeah. That's one of the rules.
Found that out the hard
Funny.
way.
That's right.
I'm trying to remember what the comeback to whoever smelt it, dealt it is. But regardless, you can
We'll
listen.
update you on that tomorrow.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. You can listen to the podcast outro every day, 7:30, along with a highlights package of the regular show cut together by Pugs son.
Yeah, baby.
Yo, is this Audio Slave?
Sure is, man.
Hey, don't forget, if you got yourself in the draw for that Pucking Good Weekend, have your phone on.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Collective Soul on the Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening with Keyzie, Mogey and Pugs son. Hoyte J on holiday. He'll be back in a wee bit. I was trying to remember what the ultimate comeback is for if someone says he who smelt it, dealt it.
Yeah.
You have to look them in the eye and you have to say, first to rhyme did the crime. And then
Right.
that puts it back on them and
Right,
there's no
okay.
comeback.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, right.
But I believe it.
I'll
Yeah.
be taking that on.
Sounds about right.
For April.
Make sure you do. Hey, earlier this month, which was... No, it wasn't this month. It was last month. It's only the 4th, fellas, of March. Jeez. In Feb, we were giving away a fantastic prize. It was a Pucking Good Weekend to celebrate International Ice Hockey coming to Dunedin. Hey, Pugs.
Yeah, man.
What was in the old prize pack there?
Well, so the Ice Blacks are taking on the world's best, and so we're giving you the chance to win return flights from anywhere in NZ to Dunners for you and a mate. You have a hotel for the night, and of course, access to the action at the World
Wow.
Ice Hockey Champs, baby.
We've got a winner ready to go. Mogey, have you ever been to an ice hockey game?
No.
No, it's an interesting experience. And for some reason, if you've never done it before, what you aren't prepared for, even though it's kind of sick and it's obvious, is how cold it is.
Yeah.
So you walk in there, you're like, wow, it's really chilly in here. Like,
Yeah.
First thing I said, then they gave me a water bottle. But that was my
A
own
hot water bottle or just a water bottle?
No, hot one.
Oh, that's key information, the hot bit.
The hot bit, yeah. It wasn't just a bottle of
just a
pump or
water
something.
bottle,
No.
yeah.
Have some water, Keyzie, esteemed mate. But we have got a winner lined up. Let's give them a call now. Hopefully they answer the phone. Sounds positive.
Big Mike.
That's a good start, man.
Yeah.
Is this Big Mike?
This is Big Mike.
Put on a weird accent, Keyzie, and tell him to move his car before it gets towed.
G'day, Mike. It's Keyzie here, mate. How you going?
Oh, Buck, yeah, Keyzie, pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, bloody good, Mike. You've also got Pugs son and old Mogey on the phone with you as well, man.
Oh, fantastic. How we going, gents?
Going pretty
Yeah,
grouse,
well,
mate.
thanks,
Going
man.
pretty grouse. Did you enter a competition lately, man?
Yeah, I did indeed. To get down to Dunedin, I believe.
Yeah. You a fan of ice hockey, Mike?
I am indeed.
Yeah, right. And just quickly, what do you do for a crust?
I'm an engineer.
Backbone! Good on you, Mike. Well, we're calling to say, man, that you have officially won that pucking good weekend. How good?
Oh, amazing. That's awesome. Cheers, team.
Yeah, boy.
Bloody ripper. You get to take a mate with you, Mike. Who are you going to take?
It'll probably be my wife that's sitting next to me, smiling away.
Is she
wife.
beaming? Is she?
She is a Canadian hockey fan.
Oh, really? How does she feel about the standard of hockey in New Zealand?
It's definitely not the same, but it'll do for this weekend, I think.
Well, it'll have to.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Whereabouts in Canada is she from?
From Toronto.
Oh, Toronto. No. Can you just put her on, Mike? That might just be a bit easy, man. Can you just chuck her on?
Yeah, no worries.
Good as gold.
Hey.
Hi,
Hi, what was your name?
Christina.
Christina.
Hi, Christina.
G'day, Christina. What do you do for a crust, man?
Oh, I work at the university.
Backbone. Great.
Is that a Matt Damon type situation where you're mopping the floors but you know all the answers?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, nice.
Bloody good, Christina. Well, the good news is, mate, you're going to be heading down to Dunedin with old Big Mike, all right? So make sure you two have a fantastic weekend.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
No worries.
That's good. All right, chuck Big Mike back on. Thanks, Christina. That was good because we got two happy reactions for the one prize.
That's really good.
Yeah.
We should start doing that. Just get them to hand the phone around the family and
That's
stuff.
good.
Stay on the line, Mike. I'll sort you out, mate.
Good on you, man. Pugs is going to
backbone.
sort you out. That's great. You want a genuine hockey fan to get that prize, and it is going to be awesome. It is all happening down in Dunedin over April and May. So if you're down there and you see Big Mike and Christina as well, make sure you yell backbone at them.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, a couple of backbones.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It is Billy Idol on the Hauraki Big Show with Keyzie, Mogey and Pugs. Right now it's time for this segment.
@gmail.com. Get in touch with the fellas.
Do get in touch if you need advice on anything. This is a segment we have set up, sort of like an Ask Us Anything type situation. If you need advice on all manner of things, meetpattynips69@gmail.com is there waiting for you.
Sure is.
We've got an email here, guys, from Sue.
Oh, yeah?
Now, I imagine this is something that probably a lot of our listeners deal with. Hey, guys, I have a mate that always forgets his wallet, and he's an absolute Scrooge, but he's fun to hang out with. What's some ways I can collect my debt? Kidnapping for ransom? I'm willing to do anything at this point. Cheers, big dog.
Right, so I thought it was someone who always loses their wallet. And I was going to say Mogey.
Forgets his wallet.
Yeah.
Because Mogey, you could help with the losing of the wallet.
Can help with the finding of the wallet.
The finding of it, yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of people not shouting around, I mean, there are those people. A guy that used to work on this.
Matt Heath.
Yeah. I was just going to dance around it.
Yes, Matt Heath.
was-
I've never actually been out on the booze, but everybody that I know says that he's a shocker.
Well, I don't think he's knowingly doing it, but I think he's so used to
It's
people.
an incredible coincidence.
Oh, hugely. He's very good at coming across as though he doesn't know he's doing it. But I think he's so used to people buying him beers over the years of working in radio
Sure.
that he just forgets to get the card out.
Sure.
And I think it goes with as an unspoken rule. You know, if you're on the breakfast radio gig, you know, you're the big dog.
Yeah, if you're the talent.
Jeremy Wells
you're out
doesn't
with the
forget.
team.
He never
No.
forgets.
There you go.
Jerry Wells is very generous.
He is.
Hoyte J never shouts around, but also never really drinks.
No.
Actually, he owes us all a curry dinner and our partners.
Oh my gosh, I'm waiting on that curry dinner. I'm excited.
So what can we do here to help Sue's friend?
Sue's friend. I mean, I'd stop going out with him.
But you're saying he's fun.
Yeah, but what you can do is just you split the bill, and if they've forgotten their wallet again, it's repeat offence. Then it's on them.
So
It's on them.
But why are they leaving and not taking their wallet? Really?
Yeah, well, that's what they're saying though. That they forget. Oh, I forgot my wallet again. So it's all good. You owe this restaurant money, so you can come back and pay them back.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. So you wouldn't
tomorrow.
cover it?
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't cover it. I get to a point where I wouldn't cover it.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, I would be getting my money's worth from mocking them.
Yeah.
Taking the piss out of them for being a Scrooge.
for being a tight ass.
Right.
And yeah, exactly.
So I think you go up, you go to split the bill, you pay yours, they're like, oh, I forgot my wallet, and then you go again?
Oh, you know what you do? You do a runner. You do a runner. The next time you go out, you do a runner.
Actually, it's good. So I'm just going to go to the loo or
Yeah, I'm
something.
going to the loo. / I'm going to the car. I forgot my wallet.
Yeah, then you just
Then you go home.
Sorry, man, had to go.
Yeah, I had to go
Best of
home
luck.
because I didn't want to pay
Yeah.
the bill.
And then do you call them and
Nah.
just go, no, just leave it.
Just let them ring you.
Yeah, let them ring you. They go, oh, what's going on? Be like, oh, well, you owe
I'm
me.
at home watching TV.
Yeah. That's really good advice, actually. There you go,
I mean,
Sue.
the thing about it is, like, if they are genuinely your friend and they genuinely do this all the time, to me, that's funny. because they are taking the piss.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you can be funny back by just going home one time. You're going out for dinner. Oh, I've left my wallet in the car. And just do what they do.
Yeah.
And then just leave and just go home.
And if you're worried about, like, maybe the night's meant to go on further than that,
Yeah.
just go to the next place, go to the bar.
Yeah,
Wherever
yeah,
you're going, just
exactly.
go there and say, all right, just wait for them to get in touch.
Totally.
I love that. There you go, Sue. If anyone else has any needs, we're always available for advice. meetpattynips69@gmail.com. In the meantime, bit of She-Hard.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Talking heads on the Hauraki Big Show. It is Keyzie, Mogey, and old Pugs with Hoyte J, currently on holiday in Vietnam for a couple of weeks. He'll be back soon. Fellas, the breakfast show, they've been talking smack about us.
Yeah.
This weekend is the TAB Champions Day races. It is the richest sporting event, one of the richest that our country's ever going to see. It's happening this Saturday, March 8th. And to celebrate, we're going to choose a bet. They're going to choose a bet. And the lucky punters out there will be on the receiving end of the Radio Hauraki champion bet.
Right.
$1,000 we're going to put down.
What do we know about these races, this race day? What's it called again?
It is the TAB Champions Day races.
Rich, you say.
Hugely rich. So
Hugely rich, you say.
yeah, so a lot of money to
I like
be
the
made.
sound of that.
Well, hang on, you sound like a villain.
Well,
sound like you're about to
villains like money, that's true. But yeah, I like the sound of all that cash. And what do I need to know about horses, you say?
We need to know about horses, Mogey, who sounds like someone out of a cartoon. And so basically the horses come out tomorrow. They name the lineup. That's when they
The horses come out and they name the lineup.
The horses come out.
Wow.
Good for them.
I've got to be there for that.
Yeah,
How
so-
do they do that? Is it a clippity-clop of one hoof?
No, what they do is, when they get like an animal to select who's going to win in the Olympics or something.
Like the
They go and
octopus. It
sniff
was
a
an octopus,
bucket.
wasn't it?
Yeah, they had that.
They had an octopus, they had a turtle. They've done it with a lot of different animals. So what they do is they have 20 different buckets of hay.
Yeah.
And then they'll let a horse out, and then it'll go to one of the buckets, and then whatever bucket it grabs the carrot out of,
Yes.
that's the lane that horse is in.
Can I offer another suggestion? It's possibly too late for this year, but maybe for next year.
Yeah.
You have all of the names written down
Yeah.
on like a chessboard type thing, really big one, and whichever one it defecates on,
Right.
you do it that way.
So, sorry, are the chess pieces on the board?
No chess pieces, it's just the names
Just a
on the
chessboard.
ground. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Hopefully the horses are listening.
Well, they do listen, actually. As part of the agreement, they have to have Hauraki on in the stables, which is good. The good news, though, for the listeners is that you will be on the receiving end.
Oh, God, really? That doesn't seem right.
Hang on. The winnings
Taken.
Oh,
from the $1,000 bet, all right?
Now, what are we going to bet on?
Well, that's the thing. We need to, once the horses come out tomorrow and do the thing with the bins and then do poos on the chessboard,
Yeah.
we'll know who's starting where. We'll be able to speak to some experts and then choose a horse to put our money on.
Can I vote now? I'm going to go for the rankest outsider.
Right, the biggest pay.
The biggest amount of money possible.
Okay, I like that.
Because if it's $1,000 and we take a favourite that's $1.30 or something like that,
Yeah.
who cares?
But there's a chance, there's a pretty massive chance at the outsider because it's so rank.
Well, that's the thing. It's rank outsider.
Yeah, it's a rank outsider.
Yeah.
Pugs, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm down for that. I love rank stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Because if it comes in, Keyzie,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, if it comes in and it's ranked, then I'm down for that. You'll win not only the winnings from the bet, but also a heap of bonus cash just by voting for which show you actually want to support.
Bonus cash, you say?
Smokey, if you like,
I like the sound of that.
if you want to back the Big Show's choice, text Big Show, one word, put it all together, BIGSHOW, nothing else. Text that to 3483. Get behind our champion bet that we'll reveal on Friday. Get yourself in the draw to win. This is racing at its absolute best. This Saturday, March the 8th, it's the TAB Champions Day. TAB, get your bet on R18, bet responsibly. T's and C's apply.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Well, that is the Big Show over for Tuesday, the 4th of March with Keyzie, Mogey and Pugs. I'll start us off today, fellas. The thing I learnt from today's show was that most people a lot of people are in favour of kissing their kids on the lips farewell.
Yes.
Because we were like, because Mogey, you spotted someone at the dentist doing it. You're like, I don't do that. What's the vibe on that? And every text that came through was in favour of it.
That's right. Now, a couple of points on this. Firstly, there was only 2 texts that came through in total, and both of them agreed. Is that fair to say?
I'd say that's fair to say.
Roundabout. I mean, I didn't count after that, but it seemed about that. The other thing is, the reason why I brought it up is because I think it's crook.
Yeah.
And I never mentioned that, but that's what I was thinking the whole time. Truth be told.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
A little bit.
I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Kiss on the cheek.
Kiss
All
on the
good.
cheek, absolutely.
Big hug.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, I love a hug.
Yeah.
How good's
lovely.
a hug? What
Yeah,
about
nice.
you, Pug son? What did you learn?
I learned that Kiwis can get big enough to wrestle.
They can.
Yeah, for me to wrestle.
Yes.
Because obviously that's going to happen this weekend, possibly
At Hokitika.
in Hokitika for the Wild Foods Festival. Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
I learned and was thrilled to learn that Pugs is getting married next summer.
Well,
I mean, we've got a wedding coming, man.
And
The
I
big
think-
show wedding.
Mike, I think a lot of this week should be dedicated to planning the big show wedding.
Oh,
I
well,
think-
we've got Pugs' birthday bash
We've
to
got the
think
birthday
about.
bash.
Yeah, true. Jeez, the Wild Foods
There's
is
a
really
lot going
becoming a
on.
staple in my life.
Yeah.
It's going to mean a lot to me by the
Maybe
end
in
of
week
this.
2 we can plan Pug son's wedding. Should we do that?
Yeah, okay. And maybe the honeymoon as well. Wouldn't mind having a say in what happens there.
Oh.
I've got a few great ideas just based on the experience of mine. But any other ideas too, 3483, send them on through. In the meantime, you can check the podcast, 7:30 tonight. It'll be out. Otherwise, tomorrow, 4 o'clock, we will see you then. Bye.
Bye.
See you then.